Hello student, welcome once again to my YouTube chemistry channel Amazing Chemistry Classes. So today we are going to discuss with once again a very important topic of organic chemistry, that is types of organic reaction. As you can see on the screen, that when two molecules combine to form only one product molecule, it is called addition reaction. Here you can see I have shown an example of ethene or ethylene, that is CS2 double bond CS2. When HCl gets added over it, so what happen? There is a formation of ethylene chloride, that is actually the formula has been written in a wrong manner. It is CS2Cl plus HCl would be the byproduct. Again, the next one is the elimination reaction. So what is elimination reaction? When one molecule is split into two fragments of molecule, it is known as elimination reaction. Here you can see a chloroethane, that is CS3CS2Cl, when it reacts with KOH. So what happens? There will be dehydrohalogenation and it results in the formation of alkene. So ethene would be formed. The compound containing C bond is converting into C double bond C, and by removing atoms or group of atoms from the adjacent atoms. Okay, so what happened? There will be formation of from sp3 hybridized carbon to sp2 hybridized carbon, and there will be an elimination of KCl, that is chlorine gets eliminated. That is why in the beginning I told you that it is a dehydrohalogenation. So what happened? There will be a formation of double bond. Moving on to the next one, that is the types of organic reaction. There is a rearrangement reaction also, which we call as tautomerism. Here what happened? The reaction in which either the carbon skeleton or the functional group or both are modified, and it is known as rearrangement reaction. Here you can see on the left hand side there is a ethanol, that is a alkene along with the hydroxy group is present, whereas on the right hand side there is a formation of aldehyde. So it is CS3CHO, so acetaldehyde. Once again, extremely sorry, the formula of acetaldehyde is CS3CHO, so formula written over here is wrong, so extremely sorry for that. So on the left hand side on top tautomerism, you can see there is a formula, that is CS2 double bond CSCOH. there is a hydroxy group, and on the right hand side there will be a aldehyde, so it results in the formation of aldehyde. So this process is known as tautomerism. Now a few basic concepts. As you can see, CH3Br, that is methyl bromide, it reacts with aqueous KOH, results in the formation of methanol. So this is the this reaction is known as substitution reaction. Second one is what? When there is an addition of chlorine group atom on the propene. So this kind of reaction is known as addition reaction. Moving on to the next one, that is what happened when there is a reaction between, you can see here, there is a rearrangement when sulfuric acid reacts with the compound and it results in the formation of amide bond formation. What happened? Basically from the oxime it converts into amide form. So this kind of reaction is known as rearrangement reaction. Very important, bacho. You guys can take a snapshot also. Moving on to the next question, that is when ethanol reacts with sulfuric acid, it results in the formation of alkene. So from sp3 hybridized carbon it gets converted into sp2 hybridized carbon, and it results in the formation of water as a byproduct. So this kind of reaction is known as elimination reaction. Moving on to the next one, that is the very important topic, that is qualitative analysis of organic compound. So how can we do this qualitative analysis of organic compound? In this, detection of element in a compound. So first is carbon. When it reacts with copper oxide, it results in the formation of carbon dioxide and copper metal gets formed. So when copper oxide it reacts with hydrogen, there will be a reduction. Addition of hydrogen is known as reduction, and the water molecules gets formed. The another one is that carbon dioxide, when it reacts with calcium hydroxide, that is a slaked lime or lime water, it results in the formation of milky solution, that is calcium carbonate gets formed, and water molecule gets liberated out as a byproduct. Another one is copper sulfate. As we all know that anhydrous copper sulfate is white in color. However, when it absorbs moisture from air, it gets converted into blue color, and which is known as water of hydration. So hydrated copper sulfate is blue in color. Once again, when we heated the copper sulfate, the color get disappeared because water molecule get liberated out. So this process is known as sorry, so this is known as hydrated blue. when copper sulfate absorbs the moisture from the air. So how can we detect elements like nitrogen, halogen and sulfur? This process is known as Lissagnet method, in which what happened, the sodium cyanide has been used basically, and sodium when reacts with sulfur it results in the formation of sodium sulfide, and the process is known as the Lissagnet method, through which we can detect the presence of nitrogen, halogen or sulfur. Now what is the test of nitrogen and the process? This is very important for the class 12 students, especially those who are going to appear for the board practicals. At times teacher asks you this question, how can we test for the nitrogen? This is known as sodium fusion extract. Basically in this the compound has been treated with ferrous sulfate in copper sulfate and ferric chloride, and results in the formation of Prussian blue complex, which shows the presence of nitrogen. Here you can see the sodium cyanide when it reacts with ferrous sulfate, it results in the formation of sodium sulfate and ferrous cyanide. So ferrous cyanide when it reacts with sodium cyanide, it results in the formulation of sodium hexacyanoferrate. So this sodium hexacyanoferrate it reacts further with ferric chloride and results in the formation of a complex of iron and cyanide, which gives a Prussian blue color, which is a confirmatory test for the nitrogen. So this is one of the best tests, or a teacher can also ask for the board students, those who are appearing for 12th practical, that what is the test for confirmation of nitrogen atom present in the compound. Now moving on to the next one, that is this test fails in case of diazo compounds and if nitrogen is the part of the ring, since these loses the nitrogen on heating. Moving on to the next one, that is what is the test for the sulfur. So the test for the sulfur is the sodium fusion extract, in which lead acetate and acetic acid has been used and results in the formation of lead sulfide PBS. So presence of sulfur can be detected through this, results in the formation of black precipitate. So Na2S results with lead acetate, results in the formation of PBS, which is a black precipitate, and sodium acetate will be the byproduct. So sodium fusion extract and plus sodium nitroprusside, it results in the formation of purple color complex. So here you can see sodium sulfide when reacts with pentacyano-nitrile sodium complex, it results in the formation of purple color compound, so which is the confirmatory test for the sulfur. So if the organic compound containing both nitrogen and sulfur, that is nitrogen atom and sulfur, so what reaction will occur? Sodium plus carbon plus nitrogen and sulfur results in the formation of sodium thiocyanate, and this thiocyanate on addition with ferric chloride, it gives red blue color due to the formation of ferrous tetrathiocyanate. So this sodium thiocyanate it reacts with ferric chloride, results in the formation of FeCN whole thrice complex and sodium chloride as a byproduct. Now moving on to the next one, that is test for the halogen. So sodium fusion test, again it boils with a carbon with concentrated nitric acid. So what happened? Decomposition of sodium cyanide and sodium sulfide, and it results in the formation of sodium nitrate, and hence the precipitation of sodium chloride as a white PPT, which shows the presence of chlorine. When when ammonium hydroxide has been added to the AgCl, it results in the formation of white PPT. So here you can see test for the halogen, pale yellow PPT for silver bromide, and it is sparingly soluble in aqueous ammonia solution. It shows the presence of bromine. Similarly for silver iodide, it gives the yellow PPT and it is insoluble in ammonium hydroxide. It shows the presence of iodine. Moving on to the next one, that is test for the phosphorus. When compounds react with sodium peroxide, it results in peroxide get oxidized to phosphate, and when it reacts with nitric acid and ammonium molybdenate, it results in the formation of yellow coloration PPT. So these are the various tests which has been used for the detection of various metal atoms or non-metals like phosphorus, sulfur, chloride ions, halogen atoms. So few MCQs based on this, that is nitrogen, halogen and sulfur are detected in an organic compound. This is known as Lissagnet test. Next one is lime water turns milky in presence, which shows the conformation of carbon. Moving on to the next one, that is in Lissagnet test, the treatment of sodium in fusion extracted with the acetic acid and lead acetate is done to detect the presence of sulfur. So I hope I have covered up all the tests that has been done to detect various non-metals. So thank you so much बच्चों. In next videos I am going to upload few more questions for you. Till then, thank you so much. Do like, share and subscribe my channel. I've been doing very hard work, and I hope you guys must share these videos with those students who cannot afford very expensive coaching centers and tuitions. It's my humble request, do watch and subscribe my channel and share as much as you can so that students get benefited from these videos.